Hello and welcome to Boardgame TV. It's Sci-Fi Saturday, and this is it. This is our final mission for Level 7 Escape. We started with 4 people. We are down to 1. Can this guy, prisoner subject 13JLM1110, make it out alive? About to find out. Okay. Dragging yourself out of the elevator shaft onto level 1, you stumble upon a macabre scene. Fresh blood paints the walls, and the corridors piled high with dismembered remains of fallen soldiers. The air reeks of gun smoke, and bullet holes riddle every surface of the hall, telling the story of a futile last stand against the alien insurrection. The sounds of continued battle echo in the distance. As you survey the carnage, you hear moaning from beneath a heap of corpses. Clearing the bodies away, you find a mortally wounded soldier. His eyes blink open, and he looks around wildly, reaching reflectively for his missing weapons. You ask him what happened, though you almost don't want to know. Blood sputters from his lips as he forces the words out, Omega Protocol. Kronos wants his guinea pigs back before Special Ops locks this place down for good. Need to get out before they get here. He trails off, slipping away. You shake him back to consciousness and plead with him to reveal the way out. Base commander, security key, only way. His body trembles violently and goes deathly still. As you try to make sense of the soldier's last words, immense dread fills your mind. You turn and the dread becomes terror. Familiar jet black eyes stare back at you, but from a far different and even more sinister than those of the hordes that have pursued you so far. Before you looms the large figure you saw shadowed in the darkness when you woke on level 7. This can only be Dr. Kronos. My work is incomplete, he growls coldly. I will not suffer any further interruptions. As he stalks forward, your mind screams with a single thought, run. This is what Dr. Kronos looks like. And you get the reference there to Omega Protocol. So, I do have a level 7 Omega Protocol. I know it is a 2-player, 2 or higher player game. But we're going to play that eventually. I've got a way that I can do it to make it where it can kind of play good as a 1-player solo game. But that's for a later date. Okay, so we have 6 tiles, 7 tiles plus the office in the stack B, and then finally the last stack has 10. 10 guards, 10 closed in reserve. Alright, lockdown is number of players plus 3, so it's 4. Now, threat pool is going to work a little different. It's basically if Dr. Kronos is not in play when a player's sphere increases, add a token to the threat pool. Alright, if Dr. Kronos is not in play when a rule forces a player whose sphere is already 8 to raise his sphere, add a token to the threat pool. If an event raises fear of multiple players at once, only one, we don't have to worry about. When Dr. Kronos attacks, remove all tokens from the threat pool. So we're going to be building the threat pool from certain thresholds, because we don't start with any threat. And then when it gets to a certain thing, Dr. Kronos here, he's going to attack. Dr. Kronos, the leader of the aliens, is hunting you. After your long struggle up to the facility, you do not have the strength to fight him. He tracks you by your pheromones, so if you can control your fear, he might not find you. You need to find the base commander's office. There you'll find the passkey that activates the last elevator, and you'll finally escape this nightmare. Okay. Guards start the scenario with 6 fear. Clones start the scenario with 6 threat. We use the military zone rules for peeking. Now, we cannot peek until we find the office, and the office is somewhere in stack B. When a player successfully peeks, connect the A-lift to the peeking player's tile. If the players do not find the A-lift before exploring the last tile in the final stack, the game ends. Okay. Dr. Kronos does not begin the game in play. Instead, at the end of each player's triggering event step, player rolls a number of dice equal to the number of tokens in the threat pool. If you roll 4 or more matching icons, he attacks. Okay. When he attacks, each player rolls 2 dice and adds his fear level to the number of intelligence icons rolled. Place Dr. Kronos on the tile of the player with the highest total. Okay. Each player on the tile where Dr. Kronos appears loses 1 vitality at the end of that turn. Additionally, any player that ends his turn on the same tile as Dr. Kronos loses 1 vitality. When Dr. Kronos is in play, he has 0 threat and cannot gain it. He does not activate. We cannot attack him. He kills any guards on his tiles. If no players share his tile at the end of the turn, remove him from play. The player who finds the office gets an access control panel marker in addition to a regular draw item. Treat the marker as an item the player carries. When the player finds the A-lift, place the tiles left in stack B onto the final stack. Lockdown starts when the player finds the A-lift. The A-lift becomes the exit when the player with the access control panel enters it. Okay. Alright, so let's get her going so we can make it that far. So I have tough and a sprinter skill. Tough's good, but the sprinter one's not that great. But we'll see. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move, and we're going to go ahead and move here. And we'll see what we get. Oh boy. And we have a event here. And let's see what we get. Okay, so we're going to spawn a clone right here on with us. That's terrible. Alright, roll 1 die for each clone in play. Raise your fear by 1 for each intelligence icon you roll. Yeah. I didn't roll any, so that's good. Alright. Okay, so, and the guards activate, but there are no guards, so that's not too bad. Let's see here. Alright, let's see here. Let's look at our fear. Our threat, I'm sorry. Alright, no fear increased. It didn't go to 8. So we're alright. Okay. Oh, our fear should have been. Well, that's right. We didn't get attacked. So let's try to outwit this clown. It's our turn again. Well, maybe I might try to beat him. Let me see here. I might lose. If I lose 1 fear, I'll have 3 dice to try to beat the guy. I don't want this guy tailing me, but I don't know. I can gain some fear. Gain a couple punch. 1, 2, 3. But man, that puts me close to 8 and would put a threat token in the threat pool. But I can lose some. Okay, we're gonna play it risky. We're going 1, 2, 3. We're gonna gain 3 fear. We're gonna gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put a threat token in the threat pool. And let's try to just beat this guy. Get him off the board. Well, that was awful because that's not going to happen. Now I can re-roll 2 challenge dice. I can play this card. Re-roll 2 of them. So I'll keep these 2 and re-roll. Okay, well that's better. That changes things. Okay, so we beat this guy. Oof. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it risky. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to play this. We're going to lose 1, 2 fear. Get back down to 4. Alright, so it'll be our turn again. We can only keep going straight. And we have another fear event, man. This is terrible. Alright, so let's see what we got. The other clone's gonna spawn. That's great. Alright. Move a guard 1 tile in any direction. Remove a guard that shares a tile with at least 1 clone. Gain 2 fear. Alright. Well, okay, so let's gain 2 fear. 6. So we're going to gain a fear. That's a threat. Okay. Now we have activation, and the clone is going to activate, and that's going to raise my fear up again. So let's see. Alright, the clone hits me 3 times. I have 1 tough, 2 tough, and I have to lose 1 card. Okay, so we have 2 threat in a threat pool. Let's go ahead and roll 2 dice. Now it's possible that we can get 4 matching icons. Oh boy. Ooh, that was close. That is not. Alright. Okay, so it's the beginning of our turn. Alright, I have 1, 2, 3 fight. Okay, let's try to outwit. Let's try to outwit this guy. This is just bad. We're gonna go ahead and lose one fear. Go back down to 6. Okay. And let's try to outwit this clone here. Ah, crud. Ah, that's fine. We outwit him. Okay, so we can move off the tile. Let's go ahead and move. I guess we'll just go ahead and move down here. See what happens. Boy, I'm getting all these terrible things here. It's 1. And that's the end of that. So let's go ahead and get a event card and see what happens. Well, we have no spawn. Pass a strength tree challenge or spawn a clone on this tile. Shoot. Okay, right now my strength is 3, so. And I didn't pass. So we're going to spawn a clone on this tile. Alright. And now the clones are going to activate. Which clone 1 moves in here. And this clone's going to activate and attack. Of course, I got to put in a threat in the threat pool. And he's going to attack me. And he does 2 damage, but I am able to block both of those, so that's fine. Alright, and that's the end of that turn. Go ahead and grab an adrenaline card. Okay. Holy cow, am I in trouble. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to lose a fear. Back down to 6. And try to outwit these guys. That's all I can do. And I failed. Okay, now I have to do the threat. Oh crap, so Dr. Kronos did attack me. I have, let me see if I got that right. It adds fear. Alright, if you roll 4 or more matching icons. Okay, so it's not quite 3 or more, so he's not going to attack. Okay. Alright, but you know I can't move out of that tile, so now we have to. Yeah. I kind of got stuck there. Can't outwit anybody. So that's the end of the turn. Let's do an event. Okay, we got a guard spawn. Alright. And so we'll put a guard here at the security station. Oh, wait a minute. No guard spawning. Yeah, that's right. We don't have any guard spawn right now. And guard. Okay. Alright. Let's alright, let's see here. Let's roll again. Okay, now that I already rode for Dr. Kronos that turn, yeah. Okay, let me get my turn straight. Alright, so now it is my start of my new turn. Because nothing happened with those guys. Alright, so I'll get an adrenaline card. And I think I'm going to lose another fear. Gain a 3 intelligence. And I still can't outwit these guys. Oh my god. Okay. That's the end of the turn. Let's see what event we have. Another clone will spawn here. Alright, and we're going to activate clones. So clone number 1 will attack. He only does 1, okay. Clone number 2 will attack. He does 2. And then clone number 3, we have a reserve limit, so he can't can't move into there, so that's fine. Now I roll for Dr. Kronos. And my threat is 4. Okay, I do have 4 feet. So what's going to happen is Kronos will appear on this tile. Okay. And we will lose 1 vitality. Okay. And that's the end of that turn. Let me draw an adrenaline card. And let me see if I can get the hell out of here. Okay, I'm going to go down and lose. I'm going to play this. I'm going to lose 2 fear. I'm going to get +2, so I'll have 4. I got to outwit these clones. Okay, that time I succeeded. So let's move off of this tile here. Good God. And we have a new event. Okay. See what's going to be. No spawn. Gain 2 fear or move back to the tile you just left. 1, 2. Ah, dang it. Threat pool here. And we're going to have 2 clone activations. Eek. So 1, 2, 1, and then 1 and 2. Okay, I blocked that and didn't get hurt on that. However, my fear is at 8. Eek. So we're going to add another token there and there to the threat pool. Oh, that's right, it got reset, but it's still going to be 2. 1 for the 8 and 1 for the attack. So let's see what happens here. No 4 matching icons. Okay, so it's my turn. I need an adrenaline card here. I'm going to lose a fear. I go down to 7. Jeez. Roll 3 dice. And I'm able to outwit. Okay, thank goodness. So let's move here. Okay, there's a guard station. Uh-oh. Well, that's a problem. Alright, that's a problem. Oh, crud. It's a dead end. It's a clone nest too. Maybe I can use a vent. I still have 1 more move. If I enter the vent here, I'm stuck. Yeah, I hadn't placed these good enough. I ran into a dead end layer. Dang it. Well, I still have another move. Actually, I can have... Wow. Okay, I got another move. So I'm going to move here. And I still have my 3. So I'm going to try to outwit again. And I'm successful. However, I can play this. I can discard a card to gain an extra move. He's off the board, by the way. Get reset. So I'll move here, and I have to now and that'll be the end of the turn. So let's do an event. We have a guard. Nope, no guard. None of these. We do have 2 clones. Hot dog. Okay, so 1 is moving in. 3 is 2 staying. 3 is attacking. Jeez. Okay, let's start with 3. And he hits but doesn't kill me. All right, 1 gets to attack again. All right, and 3. All right, well that was lucky. However, my fear went up. It's at 8, so I'm putting in 2 tokens. Ugh. So I have a thing of 4. And I do have 4 matching icons. So he's going to pop me and my vitality is going to go down again. Yikes. Okay, let's reset the pool. And I draw 1 adrenaline card. and let me see what I can do. Alright, so I'm going to lose a fear, go down to 7, try to outwit these guys. Ooh. I am unsuccessful at outwitting. Well, that's the end of that. Okay. I think I'm going to play this card where I can re-roll up to 3 challenge dice. So I'll just re-roll that again. Okay, that time I'm successful. So I can move off of this tile. Thank God. Move 1. Alright, well there's the morgue. It's a fear tile. It's a medic. And I can raise my vitality by 1. And let's do an event. Yeah, with the clones. Okay, we're going to spawn a clone. Alright, and we have gain 1 fear. Place a barricade marker on any door on your tile. Okay. That's not going to happen. We're not using the barricades. Well, you know what? We'll use them. We'll go ahead and use them, but that 1 clone is going to activate. So we put the barricade here. This knocks it. There, the limit there. 4 does get to attack. And he does pop me, actually. 1. And that's going to send me to the infirmary. Okay. Let's go ahead. I do have a threat pool of 1. Let's go ahead and clear this board a little bit, and we'll see something here. Okay, well, lucky for me, I can come out on any vent tile. So I'm coming out here. Okay, I have my 3 adrenaline cards. And let's go ahead and see what we're going to do. We'll move down here. Great. And this is another corridor. Which way do I want to put this? I guess I'll put this. Nah, I don't want them guys getting close to me, man. Well, but I gotta have the vents. Alright, right here. Let's see. No spawn. Attempt a 5 intelligence challenge. If you fail, put a clone nest marker on your tile. Okay, my intelligence here. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna lose 2 fear. So I'm gonna go down to 1. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Passed. Okay. Now these guys, clones will activate, so we will activate him 1, 2, 1, and he busts the barricade, so he can move 1. And that's it. Alright, that's not too bad. Let me gain an adrenaline card. Alright, let's go. We're going to go ahead and go here. There won't be a door there. There's an item. So I can get an item here. Fire extinguisher. Okay. And we have, of course, an event. Let's see here. No spawn. Move a clone 1 tile closer to you. Do this for every fear point you have. Well, I only have 1 fear point, so alright, I'll move a clone closer to me. Okay. And then clones activate. So he's going to activate 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, well, so far so good. I guess dying was the best thing I did. Let's go ahead and move down one. Ah, we found the office. Good. Okay, here's the office. And I'll get, alright, it says, I'll get the control panel. Alright, so let's see here what it says here. We cannot peek until we find the office. When A successfully peaks, connect the A lift to the top, peeking player's tile. Okay, well, I can't do it for this one. I can't do it for that one. I'm going to have to, man, this has really screwed me over. I'm going to have to go back up here and try to peek. That's terrible. So I'm going to have a bunch of clones in my way. I'm in dead ends. Okay, well, I mean, that's one move. And I'll end my second move here. And I think that's it. Do I get rid of a card? No, I think I'm gonna have. I have a feeling I'm gonna need all the cards I can get. So yeah, that's it. Let's do an event. Okay, nothing spawned, but clones will move. So he's moving 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so it's my turn now. I'm gonna move 1, and I have to outwit this guy. Now my intelligence right now is 4. That's fine. Okay, that's 1 outwit. Okay, now I'm at the move here. Now I'm gonna have to outwit this guy. Okay, I was successful. And I can discard a card to move 1 more turn. So I think I'm actually going to have to do this. So I'm going to have to do that. I don't gain any of the benefits. And let's move 1. Now I can try to peek. Do I want to peek with these guys so close? See, that's the problem. I don't know. Man, I don't know. Let me think about it. Okay, first of all, let me go ahead and do my intelligence check to see if I can outwit this guy. I can. Alright. Now I'll go ahead and try to peek. I was unsuccessful. So let's go ahead and move 1. Alright, and that's it. There's our event. That's a security event. And alright, no spawn. Spawn a guard on your tile. Dang it. Pass a speed 3 challenge to place your character on the tile you just left. Dang it. Well, my speed is 2. No, I didn't pass that. Okay, so let's put a guard on the tile. I have to move here. Now, there's going to be some problems. Yeah, we're going to have a clone and a guard activation. Okay. So, let's start with the clones. They go first. Clone 1 moves here. These won't move. Clone 3 will attack. He does 1 damage to me. My threat goes up 1 because of the attack. Alright, now we're on 2. And, alright, well, okay. The guard now activates, and he goes on to here. Okay, and now I have to roll for Dr. Kronos now. No. Okay, so now it is the beginning of my turn. I think I will try to outwit and I'm unsuccessful. Look at that. I cannot re-roll. Alright, well that's the end of my turn. I'm stuck there. Alright, let's do an event. We're going to spawn a clone. Here. And the clones will activate. So basically, he's going to activate and he's going to activate. Now, the clones have, the guards right now have a higher fear. So let's see. Okay, well, they kill that guard. Number 1 kills that guard, so he's dead. Number 3 will attack me. And he does 1 damage to me. Okay. And my threat goes up. And now I have to roll for Dr. Kronos. My fear goes up, I'm sorry. And I have 4 matching... God, dog. 4 matching icons before intelligence. So Kronos appears. And he's going to take me 1 vitality. And he kills me. And so that is it. Dr. Kronos killed me. Well, nobody made it out of level 7 escape alive. Alright. I'm going to come back with my final thoughts. Okay, so let's talk about level 7. Escaping others. Now this game does have an expansion. It's called Lockdown. I do have it. But unless requested a lot, I probably won't play it. It's basically the people who didn't make it out get to kind of retry for a couple scenarios and just add a few new things to it. Not really major difference. This game, as I think I said in the introduction video, was made before miniatures became the norm, or or every game has got to have them type thing. It's made by Privateer Press. Okay, and you can tell a little bit that the game suffers from it a little bit, and the components wise. It's a sci-fi survival horror game that's basically average at best. I can honestly say it's average at best. Maybe some people may think it's underrated and really like it. Its sequels are better. Level 7 Omega Protocol is a better game. And Level 7 Invasion, honestly, to me, is a better game. But they're different types of game. Where this one went for pure survival horror, Level 7 Omega Protocol goes for more of a player versus player type thing, action, sci-fi. And Level 7 Invasion goes for more of a XCOM vibe. Now, I do think the world that this game establishes and carries over to the other games is pretty interesting. You got an alien who's on a run from these other aliens, and whose planet was in trouble. Crash lands on Earth. He's found by the government, and I think it's a Russian government, to be honest with you, or whatever. And he go ahead and he helps him out. He gives him technological advances which the world benefits from. However, the governments feed him experiments, you know, to do things, evil things to people. So, you know, so potentially the morality of it is, you know, you have your cell phone and your Facebook and your iPods and you know, that kind of stuff, and here we're benefiting from all this stuff, but people were gruesomely tortured and all kinds of things and experimented on so we could have that. Of course, the main bulk of the world doesn't know this. And you know, so eventually Kronos and his little monsters have an uprising here, and basically Omega 7 level 7 Omega Protocol is sending in a special forces team to go in there and clean up the mess. And it has different. It's an improvement in every way. It has miniatures. The components are improved. The tiles are improved. Everything's an improvement. One player plays as Kronos, and the other players play as the special forces team. So, and then I think with Invasion, the aliens that he was on the run from catch up to him and invade Earth to try to kill him and destroy the Earth, and he's got to actually kind of help out a little bit, and it's a resource management type thing, which we'll get into that some other time. Of the 3 games, this one's the least, in my opinion. Like I said, I bought this back when I first started board gaming, a little bit after I was looking for any good survival horrors. This had a sci-fi bent to it, and it was decent for its day. It's maybe decent to below average now, but I wanted to play it through anyways to set up the world and just to showcase an older game. You know, before we were so blessed with so many games now which have excellent miniatures, excellent tiles and stuff like that, to show you what it was kind of like in the early days of gaming, a little bit. But I hope you enjoyed it. I was hoping the guy would survive to make it through, but nope, nobody did. Okay, well, that's that. Next on Sci-Fi Saturday, we're going to be playing a new game, beloved Flying Frog Classic, Invaders from Outer Space, and we're going to do a couple playthroughs of that, and I hope you join me for it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed this, level 7, and eventually we will get to Omega Protocol and Invasion, and I hope to see you then. Until then,